Hello everybody and welcome back to the Brickazoid's Den. We have reached the final season of Adventure Time in this ranking series, but don't worry, there's still a few more things that I want to do before the series ends off. But yeah, this is the last season. This is season 10, so in honor of that, in honor of it being the last Adventure Time season, I thought I would rank all the episodes, there's only 13. I believe this is the smallest season yet, so in the show. So I just thought the 13 episodes, that sounds good to me. I'll rank them all and put them all from worst to best. So I have that ranking here, and I guess we'll get right into it. All right, I'll go right off the bat here and say this is definitely not my favorite season of Adventure Time. I mean, the final episode is incredible, and there's some episodes in here that are pretty great, but this is definitely not the best season. So we'll start off with number 13, which is Son of Rap Bear. Oh, not a great one. Not my favorite at all. This is basically Finn and Flame Princess. Flame Princess is learning how to rap, and she has to do a rap battle against the son of Rap Bear, who is like the strongest rapper in the Candy Kingdom. Yeah, it is not great. This is an episode that if I'm ever rewatching Adventure Time and I come upon this episode, I'm just like, I don't want to watch this. I mean, I do anyway, because I mean, I love the show still. Doesn't mean I don't like Adventure Time, but yeah, this one's a pretty rough episode, I'll be honest with you. It's not my favorite at all. But, alright, we'll move on to number 12. Number 12, I have Always BMO Closing. I mean, this one's fine. It's just basically BMO and Ice King going around trying to sell people stuff. It's a very simple episode. Not a lot really happens, I don't think. I mean, I know... Oh, wait, no. I think BMO sells something to Gumball or something like that. But either way, nothing crazy happens in this episode that really drives the plot. I don't know. This is a very forgettable episode because I don't really remember a lot of it. The only scene I really remember is BMO selling Tree Trunks and Mr. Pig a ball of lint or something like that. I don't remember. Or like a dust part. I don't know. Once again, very forgettable episode, to be honest with you. Like not a lot really happened. So yeah, I don't know. For an episode in the final season, not incredible. Next up for number 11, we have Ring of Fire, which is just a silly one, to be honest with you. This is about Tree Trunks' past, with her past relationships. She was like a pirate, a businesswoman, everything. She did everything, and she all had different people who were with her. But yeah, it was Wyatt. Wyatt showed up. I think one was Danny. I don't know. I can't remember them all because I think they all went to Tree Trunks' wedding, the Apple Wedding episode. They all went to there, and I think they named them all off. But those characters return to show Tree Trunks' past relationships and her past life, which was just funny. Honestly, it was mainly just a giant joke. It was funny. It was funny. It was just that's basically the best way to describe it. It's just a silly episode, but definitely wasn't bad. Just there are episodes that are a little bit better because maybe they have more story, a little bit more interesting. All right, and then we have number 10, Bananas, Bell. Hold on, Bananas. I believe that's what it is. Bananas. Yeah. Anyways, this is the episode where Finn tries to write a like little comic story about I don't know, I think it was like a comedic comic story or something like that. And he has to put it in the paper, so they go to a rundown Bananas factory, which used to make newspapers and comic books, I believe. And him and Ice King power it up, and they get it going, and they start sending out their little like comedy, whatever it's called. I can't think of the word. They're like comic strip. That's what it is. They're like little humor one. And it was good. It was good. Not a lot happened, but it was just cool to see like a rundown building, very Simon and Marcy kind of thing. So it was good. It was good. I liked it. For number 9, we have The First Investigation. I believe this is like a precursor episode to the Jake the Star Child episode, because I believe at the end of this episode, Jake goes into a portal and then that's where Jake the Star Child begins, and that was a very good episode. We'll get to that one later in this list. But yeah, the first investigation. I believe they're looking for some sort of ghost or something in Joshua and Margaret's old investigation building, and it was fun. It was a fun little like silly mystery adventure. I believe at the end of the series, TV, which is one of Jake's kids, takes over the investigation or the detective agency, which is very cool to see. Of course he would. That was a very good episode where he did the he went around with the diary and everything. Ended up being Nurse Poundcake's diary. Yeah, that was a fun episode. So yeah, the first investigation was good. It was a good episode to see like that old building and Joshua and Margaret related stuff. For number 8 on the list, I put down Marcy and Hansen. I think it's been from this episode here. I think it's been a while since we saw Hansen Abadir. I mean, I can't remember an episode in any previous season that we saw him besides like the Nightosphere episode from like season 4, the Return to the Nightosphere, I think it was. Or is that season? I don't remember what season it is, but I think you understand what I'm saying. I don't think we've seen Hansen Abadir in a little while. So it's good to see that he has returned for a final episode, I believe, and it was this one, and hopefully Marcy and him can kind of reconnect a little bit. But yeah, this was definitely a good episode. It was good to see Marceline again. She had a different look, I believe. She sang what song was that? I don't remember what song it was, but she sang it with another ghost, I think, at the ghost theater, at the ghost stage, whatever, in the graveyard. I don't remember what it was. Anyways, pretty good episode. It was Marcy and Hansen. It was great to see Hansen Abadir again. He's a very cool character. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It was just a cool episode. For number 7, I have, I believe this is the first episode of this season, which is The Wild Hunt. This is a Huntress Wizard episode where they're hunting, I believe this is the one where they're hunting the Grumbo, or is that what it's called? Grumbo? I believe this is that episode because I believe the Grumbo is made of, is a creation of Uncle Gumbald's, so yeah, this is a good episode. This is a Huntress Wizard episode, and I do love Huntress Wizard. She is my favorite wizard, I think. Yeah, besides Ice King. Well, I don't really even count Ice King as a wizard. He's just like a main character. I don't know. He is a wizard, but yeah, she is definitely my favorite wizard. Probably a fan favorite character, I would even say. She's a very, very cool character, and this was a good episode to see her again. Very good episode. Moving right along, we have number 6, which is Gumbaldia. We get to see Gumbald's side of the story here, where basically Finn and Jake take a tour of Gumbaldia, which is like the opposing castle to the Candy Kingdom, or the opposing kingdom. We get to see the Cake Bot, which is being constructed. I believe this is the episode where Finn and Jake get sprayed with Dum Dum serum, and then when Peppermint Butler comes over to clean him up, he ends up turning into a Dum Dum Peppermint Butler, which then sets us up for the episode Wizard City, which is a Distant Lands episode. Maybe I'll do a Distant Lands episode ranking, actually. That'd be a good way to continue this on. Anyways, just getting sidetracked, of course. Yeah, Gumbaldia was good. It was good to see the Gumbaldia castle, I guess. It was good to see the Green Knight, or Fern, as a villain, as the Green Knight. And, yeah, it was good. All right, our top 5 here. We have number 5, Temple of Mars, which is a episode with Finn, Jermaine, and Betty, I believe. And they're going to the Temple of Mars because they went to meet with Normal Man on Mars, and then they end up going through like this temple place. I don't remember a lot about this episode. I remember they get hats. I remember Jermaine was pretty excited that he got hats. I think this may have been at the time when Jake was in the Star Child, or the Jake the Star Child episode was going on in like that Blue Planet world. But yeah, this was good to see Normal Man, good to see Betty, good to see Jermaine. Finn we always see anyways. This was, I believe, the episode. This is the last episode we see Betty before the finale, I think. Anyways, very good episode. Temple of Mars. It was good. I said we would get to this episode, so number 4 on the list is Jake the Star Child, where Jake is like a prodigy. He has all of his like super stretchy powers, his blue stretchy powers now. And he meets Warren Ampersands, I believe his name is. And he's like the blue demon creature or blue monster that bit Joshua, and now Jake has stretchy powers, which is really cool. I mean, could you just to think that I think it was season 1 and the Witch Garden episode. Jake thought he got his powers from a mud puddle. We all thought he got his powers from a mud puddle because that's how they explained it in season 1. And now it's explained that it was a whole demon evil creature that gave him his powers. It's like a lot has changed. A lot has changed. And yeah, this is a good episode just to see Jake meet with his dad, basically, like his real dad, his biological dad, kind of. Yeah, I guess you could say it's basically his real dad. Then he had to defeat him because his dad was evil. Warren Ampersand is an evil guy. But yeah, this is a very, very good episode. Jake backstory, you know, like Jake's ancestry, I guess. To be honest with you, it was a good episode, and I'm glad Warren Ampersand is defeated, and it is not going to be a problem, I don't think, anymore, which is good. All right, we're at the top 3 for the final season. We have number 3, which is Bonnibel Bubblegum. First, we had Jake's backstory. Now we have Princess Bubblegum's backstory, and this was definitely a good one. This was where young Princess Bubblegum, little Bonnibel, made Uncle Gumbald. She made Aunt Lolly, cousin Cheekley, I think. Cheekley. I don't remember him much, but I think he was in Marcy and Hunson, cousin Cheekley. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked and like trying to think. Yeah, this is like the backstory episode that kind of taught us about. I think Nettie was in this one as well. Princess Bubblegum's brother Nettie was in this one. Crunchy, I think Crunchy was in this. Oh no, Mr. Cream Puff, I think was his name, because they used to date. I believe it was Mr. Cream Puff. I remember. I'm trying to remember this episode. It's been a little while since I saw this one, but yeah, this was a good one. This was a fun one. It was good backstory. Got to learn about young Princess Bubblegum in like this wasteland area, post Mushroom War, which was really cool to see. And we got to see how Uncle Gumball decided that he was going to turn on her, and then became Punchy, the Punch Bowl. So yeah, this is a good backstory. For number 2, we have episode. Oh wait a minute, I was going to say that's not right. For number 2, we have 17. I don't remember which episode it is. So number 2, we have the episode 17. There we go. And this is Finn's birthday episode. Finn is now 17. He has all of his people there. His Huntress Wizard was there. Marceline, Princess Bubblegum. I think Starchy was. Jake. And then Fern decides to crash the party. The Green Knight decides to crash the party, I guess, because it's technically Fern's birthday as well, if he's a copy of Finn. And then even at the end, we get Gumbald coming out of a horse with Aunt Lolly, and I think Cousin Cheekley was also there. But this was a cool fight between Fern and Finn as well. And overall, just a really good episode. It was a good episode. It was a good episode to see Fern and Finn come back or fight each other. I think they did like an arm wrestling match or something. I don't even know if they fought each other. I don't know. Maybe I should rewatch Adventure Time again. It's been a little while. Anyways, all right. I think this episode was expected. Number 1 is obviously Come Along With Me, the series finale of Adventure Time. Oh my God, such a good episode. As I just bumped my hand. I don't know if you heard that on the microphone, but wow, what a great episode. It was so emotional, so incredible. We got to see Golb, like the big bad villain, Golb. We got to see like his insane power. I mean, we had the Lich, and I mean, I was scared of the Lich. The Lich is very powerful, but he's just a scholar of Golb. He's not even close to Golb's abilities, and we actually got to see that in this episode. I mean, Golb was basically invincible, except when they figured out that Golb is. Oh, what is the music term for Golb? I don't remember. I don't remember what the explanation was, but super good. I love BMO's song "Time Adventure," right? And having everybody there, having everybody fight. All the Gumball Guardians were turned evil, and the Cakebot was there, and there was like 2 sections of the episode where first we had the Dream World where Finn faced off against Fern, Princess Bubblegum fought Uncle Gumbald, and then Jake, he wanted an evil doppelganger and he got Jermaine. But they didn't really do anything evil. It was just happiness, honestly, for Jake. Well, actually, no. He had like that scary moment with his puppies. Yeah, I don't remember much. Anyways, Finn and Fern were able to defeat Fern's like octopus demon that was controlling him, and now Fern is free. But then Fern dies. He does like an Avengers Infinity War Peter Parker moment there, and yeah, I mean, it's just good. It's such a great episode. I could talk about this episode for so long. All right, so that was it. That was season 10. That was my ranking for Season 10 of Adventure Time. Again, don't worry, there's still more videos to come out. There's still more videos in the series that I want to do. Some more rankings, a few more. But the series is coming to a close. I feel so sad. It's been so long that I've been doing this for, so it's sad to see it go. But, if you enjoyed that video, do the common YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later.